Hi guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I am pleased to bring you my Dracula Untold Blu-ray review. I got this great steelbook at Walmart. I love it. It's one of my favorite steelbooks in a while. If you'd like to see the unboxing, I'll put a thumbnail up here with a link if you guys want to check that out in all its glory. So this movie is Dracula Untold, the beginnings of Dracula, who is a very famous vampire. So this movie is rated PG-13 with a 92-minute runtime, and it stars Luke Evans, who plays Vlad, Sarah Gadon, who plays Marina, his wife, Dominic Cooper, who plays Mehmed, who is the Sultan of the Turks, I guess, if that makes any sense, and Art Parkinson, who plays Gierszal, who is Vlad's son. I really liked the cast. I thought they all did a really good job. I especially loved Luke Evans as Vlad. I thought he was amazing. But on the negative, Dominic Cooper, who you might remember from Need for Speed, I don't know. I didn't like him in this movie. I didn't think he was very believable. I didn't like his look. I didn't like his sound. And for me, I just didn't like him. Luckily, he's not a strong focal point in this movie. Back to the origins of Dracula. So Vlad, also known as Vlad the Impaler, was the Prince of Transylvania and the King of the Turks. Told Transylvania they had to send 1,000 boys to be trained as soldiers, and the king sent his own son Vlad to be raised by the Turks and become one of their greatest warriors. I don't know if I missed this part, but somehow he got back to Transylvania and was once again the prince. Now, I believe he's the prince because they're ruled by the Turks. So now that he's become the prince of his kingdom, he wants to be peaceful. He doesn't want war. And basically, Mehmed sends word that he wants 1,000 boys. Vlad does not want to send them. He wants to stay at peace. He doesn't want to give up the children of his kingdom. So he goes to talk to Mehmed because they were good friends. Now, Mehmed says, you know what? I want 1,000 boys plus your son. So he is prepared to hand over 1,000 boys plus his son. And when he's about to do it, he decides to fight instead and basically declare war with the Turks. Now, since he is very outnumbered by the thousands or hundreds of thousands, he decides to try to become a vampire on a test drive, I guess, as a vampire. So he has the power to defeat the Turk army. For a movie that's only 92 minutes long, I found this movie to have way too many slow, boring parts. This movie did have great CGI. I loved some of the effects they used. People turning into like swarms of bats. Some great fights. I like the fight scenes. They were good. There's some good action. But there's a lot of people standing around talking, sit around talking, laying around talking. And at many points, this feels more like a love story than, an action or horror movie. And so for these reasons, I kind of felt lukewarm about this movie. At the end, they did hint towards a sequel, and even though I felt lukewarm, the sequel seemed intriguing to me, the way they set it up. Anyways, so for score on this movie, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, because they just really needed to have more action and more vampiring instead of the little bit they had, I guess. So that's my thoughts on this movie. If you guys have seen this movie, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook, follow on Twitter, and follow on Instagram.